These episodes are intended for mature audiences. Viewer and listener discretion advised. Right. Oh. Hi, guys. Oh, man. Whew. Come a little closer. Let's finish our conversation about secure mindsets, shall we? Oh, gosh. Okay. A little closer. There you go. Alright, guys, welcome back to another episode. Today we are talking about challenging the status quo. And I am 5 days into my fast, so bear with me. I got 2 days left, but bear with me today. So when challenging the status quo, it's not to break down anybody, but it is to build up the world, to improve it for all. So when you have the right people supporting you in your purpose, and you have the secure mindset knowing that you can do what's in front of you, and that when obstacles come in your way to be successful in what you were called to do, because there may not be a path for you to do your purpose. You may have to create one for yourself. But when you have the people to support you that are around you, when you have God with you during that time, you are able to challenge the status quo, because somebody may be like, well, this is what caused this cancer. But then with your new perspective, you're able to challenge what people thought for years was true. I mean, we've done it our whole lives. From smoking is great for you, to smoking is not good for you. So it's the simplest thing of digging a little deeper. And you were put on this earth to be the person who looked at a situation or something that's happening around you in a different way. And then you were created to help come up with a better solution for whatever that problem is. It may be health problems, it may be family problems, it may be friend problems. Whatever it is that is put on your heart to do, to change, to grow into, that is where you are meant to be. And so if it means that you have to challenge the status quo, if it means that you have to change a couple things and help people see that this way isn't the best way, but this way is a better way for us to get to where we want to be in the future, then do it. Like, for example, right now, we're challenging the status quo. The old trend used to be, do it by yourself, you don't need anybody by your side, you only need yourself. But through this whole series, we've learned to have a secure mindset. You need people around you. You need a community to help you be successful in whatever you want to do. We weren't meant to do this life alone. We weren't meant to do like this whole journey by ourselves. People are brought into our lives to help propel us into the next, to help us grow into what we are meant to be, and to help us along the way as we achieve the purpose in our life. So this whole thing of having to do it by yourself, it's not true. Because there's certain parts of your life where you have to figure it out for yourself. And sometimes it takes time away from people, but it does not mean that you're not still connected to those people, that you're not still talking to those people, checking in with them. It just means that there's a time where they're not as prevalent in your life, but it does not mean that you don't have a community around you to support you and hold you down when times get hard, when you have to go through something by yourself for a minute. And they're not there to be like, hey, you got this. You can do this. Just take one step at a time, even if they don't understand, even if they don't see why you're doing it. They're going to support you anyway, in any way that you need. So the whole notion of cutting people off and not letting people in has to stop. Because then that's when you believe that you can do it by yourself and you know what you're doing all the time and you have the best of the best of the best, which is not true. None of us are perfect. We don't have the best of anything. Well, we have the best of certain things, but we don't have the best of everything. And that is why people are in our lives, to help add to it. It's like a soup, in my opinion. You are the noodles, you are the base of it. But then you have carrots that are added, and you have other vegetables that are added into it, which are the people in your life who come in to just bring more beauty, more color, more life to your soup, more taste, more interest. That is what a community is. A community is a people who support you, even though you're the base. They're the supporting actors in your life. So truly believe that, truly know that. Challenge the status quo of having to be by yourself and holding your feelings in. Let them out. Let them be known to the people that you know that you can trust and that you can stand with in life, through life. Let the inner circle that you have created for yourself know what you're going through. Yes, they're not in your day-to-day, but they're there to help you through whatever you're going through. Hey guys, I wanted to take a quick break to ask if you are enjoying this episode. Go ahead and follow us on Stories of a Dandelion right here on Spotify or wherever you're getting your podcast, as well as follow us on all of our social media accounts. Let's create this community full of military brats who feel that they're okay with opening up about their mental health, about sharing their journey, what they're going through, and create a place for beautiful healing through stories. So again, please go ahead and follow us on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts, as well as all of the social media accounts. Now let's get back to today's episode. At the end of the day, it's like I said, you need a strong, healthy community to help you through whatever you're going through. To help you through your journey, the highs, the lows, and everything in between. Because your mind is always going to tell you what you can't do. But when you have a community who pushes you to go after and push through the limits of what your brain tells you what you can't do and shows you that you can do it, then you start to have a secure mindset that is able to say, no, you're wrong. I know that I can do this. I know that I can succeed in this. I may not succeed the first time, but I know that I will succeed in this and it will come to pass for me. We all have a purpose in life. All of our purposes are different. Not all of our purposes is world changing. Some is just a purpose to change the person right next to you. Others is to raise the purpose that is next to you. It just all depends on what was put on your heart to do. But it's up to you to choose it. It won't just happen. You have to put in the work. You have to decide that you want to have a secure mindset, which honestly, you have to decide to have the community around you for you to be able to walk into your purpose. Are you going to choose the secure mindset? Are you going to walk into what's out in this world for you to do? It's all up to you. It's all in your hands because God can only do so much on his end. He's going to tell you, he's going to show you, but the one thing he's not going to do is do the work for you. You got to put the work in. So, start from the beginning to get to this point right here of challenging the status quo. It's all up to you. And I truly believe that we all can do it. I truly believe that if we all just do our parts, our small no matter how small or how big they may seem, they're all a part of what makes this world a better place. If we all do what we can to improve the world for all, then I believe that this world can be able to do anything. But you have to choose it. So, you guys, that is Secure Mindsets. You're not a trend, because you're not. You're something completely different. You're unique to yourself. And the only way that people will know that uniqueness is if you find it out for yourself and share it with others. So you guys, I thank you for tuning in for You're Not a Trend, Secure Mindset, or You're Not a Trend, How to Have a Secure Mindset. It's the fast. No, but honestly, thank you guys for tuning in. And I will see you guys all next week for the first new episode with one of my oldest friends. And I cannot wait to share it with you guys. So stay tuned for next week. Stories of a Dandelion is coming back. And there's a lot more to come in the future. Enjoy the rest of your week, guys, and I will see you guys next Military Brat Monday. Hey, guys, thank you for tuning in for another episode on the Stories of the Dandelion podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please go and share it with a friend, a colleague, or even a family member. And make sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms so you can stay up to date on when the episodes are coming out and what is involved in each episode. Thank you again for tuning in, and I will see you all next Military Brat Monday.